Good morning, children. Welcome back to the English class. And as we are going through this online class, we will discuss the second chapter, the poem Robin Redbreast. In that previous day, we had learned the first stanza, the life of Robin, about his behavior, confident, and how much happy he was with his climate, who lived alone in that particular area. Okay, today we will discuss the second stanza and the third stanza. Okay, students, I like to request you, those who have English book, you can open with me page number 11. Look at the second stanza. I like to read for you. Look at here. Bright yellow, red, and orange, the leaves come down in hosts. The trees are Indian princes, but soon they will turn to ghost. The scanty pears and apples hang russet on the bow. It's autumn, autumn, autumn late. It will soon be winter now. Robin, Robin Redbreast, oh Robin dear, and what will this poor Robin do? For pinching times are near. Children, in the second stanza, it is given about the scene, where the Robin was living, the trees, the leaves. What happened after summer? When winter come, in between autumn will come. In summer and winter, in between there is autumn. And before going to enter winter, all his friends, they went away and they have settled there. Only Robin was alone there. And the brief description given here about the scenery. There, the leaves, they totally turn into yellow, then red, then orange. And after they fall down. And they fall down like the hosts. The trees are Indian princes, but soon they will turn to ghost. Indian princess, that means the prince who born in the king's palace. From the early beginning, nobody can recognize what kind of person and will be grown up. But when the prince or princess become beautiful and got the title princess, then everybody knows. The princess. Like that, the trees are standing there like a princess, but soon they will turn to ghost. After falling the trees, there is not the suitable climate for the trees to survive. They will lost everything, and they will turn into ghost, because there were nothing who will sit on their branch. No one could sit there. Even the trees also not able to listen the sweet voice of birds, the playing or chirping sound of birds, their games, their atmosphere. And soon it will be turned into ghost. Like that, the scanty pears and apple also, russet and bow, they also turn into their colors. They are fragrant, their sweetness, they lost their sweetness. Okay, then the autumn. When the autumn will enter, then it will not let to welcome the winter. And that was the time the Robin should be. That was the time then Robin could able to learn, then able to survive or able to adjust himself. But he was not bothered about the climate. He was not bothered about the environment, because he did not fear anything about. Okay. And last time it is written here, for pinching time are near. Means that was the time for test. To settle anywhere. But the Robin, he could not went anywhere. She settled only that particular garden. Okay. Then come to third stanza. The fireside for the cricket, the wheat sack for the mouse, when trembling night winds whistle and moan all round the house. The frosty ways like iron, the branches plumbed with snow, alas, in winter dead and dark. Where can poor Robin go? Robin, Robin redbreast, oh Robin dear, and a crumb of bread for Robin, his little heart to cheer. See, in the third stanza it is given about the winter. Already the winter has came to that garden, and the cricket and the mouse, while they are finding or they are searching for their food, like that the robin also search for her food. He will find out here and there, but she will not able to get anything, because that was the time when everything it will covered with snow and dark. Mostly in the winter, dead and dark we can see. That means whole night and the whole day. The day will be covered with the snow and the night will be covered with the cold. So that's why it is written here, dead and dark. Everything that means it will sunk the environment, the climate, the garden where when the robin was living, that garden will sunk. It will cover with snow. There is nothing who can grow off. There is nothing. No food, no leaves, no fruits, nothing. Then how could the robin will survive? The robin would survive. Everything it is decorated or covered with the snow. And that was in the winter, the season is very cold. In the cold climate, it is difficult for the birds to survive. Then what could the robin will do? That's why the poet writing, Robin, Robin redbreast, oh Robin dear. That means the robin was so dear to the poet, and he has the fear about the robin. Even he has lost his friend, but he is still there to survive. But it is so difficult for the robin, and he will crumb of bread. For the piece of bread he will search here and there, but it is so hard to get the piece of bread. Okay, so his little heart to cheer. So he is cheering his heart. He has never gonna to give up his hope. Still there is a light in his heart. So dear students, in second and third stanza we learned, wherever we faced any kind of problems or any kind of situation, we supposed to face that one. Whether it may be difficult or it may be give us lesson, but while you facing the troubles or problems, then it could help us to learn more things. Okay, so students, I think the poem is over. Then I like to give you some work. Please listen me carefully. Okay, in this poem there are three stanza. Which stanza you like most? You supposed to note down. Okay, the stanza which you like most, you supposed to note down and remember this thing. Remember the stanza. Okay, and second thing, try to write the word meaning. That means difficult word. Try to write the word meaning that is difficult word. Faintly, thrushes, swallows, ruddy, scanty, rustle, bow, pinching time, and plumbed. Okay, try to write the word meaning and the stanza which you like most. Okay, students, I think this much is enough for you. Then in the next classes we will learn next chapter. Okay, thank you. May God bless you.